Good afternoon, my movie-loving brothers and sisters. How are you guys doing? It is Friday. It's the end of the week. We have made it. Thank you for joining us here on the Screen Talk Live YouTube channel, where we like to talk about all things movies, movie news, and other screen-related stuff. I am, of course, your humble host, Key Toothman. I am joined today again by my friend and colleague and co-host, Lucas Farney. Lucas, how are you doing today, buddy?
Doing great, bro. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How's your week been?
It's been long. I worked a lot, but I made a lot of money, so it's been worth it.
That's always good. That's
always good.
Always good to hear. Guys, how has your week been? It's been a slow kind of news week. Definitely a slow news day today. Not a lot to talk about. Huge main topic though, something I'm very excited about that I definitely can't wait to get into. But yeah, to get a few things out of the way, guys, we do have a video up on the channel for an Xbox Series S that we are giving away. Make sure you go check out that video. But to give you a little rundown, if you send in a super chat during a live show, including today's live show, it enters you in for a chance to win that Xbox Series S. So if you want a chance to win it, make sure you're sending in those super chats. Also, if you're new around here, the way we like to do things is we like to go over a few main topics, and at the end of the show, we like to take any comments, questions, chats, or anything you guys have left down in the comments section below. So make sure you guys are leaving comments and questions there, and then make sure you're sticking around to the end of the show to see us answer or respond to any of those comments or questions below. Also, we do have our new channel membership up where we have lots of new channel members, and I am very happy and proud of the accomplishments we have had with our channel membership since launching it. And I just want to say once again, thank you so much to all our channel members. It goes so far and does so much for us to continue to be here and improving this show for you, the audience. So thank you guys so much for the channel members we have. And if you're not a channel member, you can scroll over to the About page or About section on the Screen Talk Live YouTube channel and click that members only link. And you can sign up for as little as $99 a month. So make sure you guys go check that out. And again, shout out to all the current members that we have. Okay. Also, something I want to talk about is UFC is back. I finally, in 2023, we will get our first fight tomorrow. Nothing crazy, just a normal fight night card. The main event got changed up last minute too. So again, nothing crazy or new, but glad to have the UFC back and be able to watch some fights. So that's what I will be doing this Saturday. Hopefully, maybe I could get Matt here in the studio and we could do some sort of companion for that or something. But yeah, other than that, I think that is it. I'm still going to try to get out to theaters this weekend and see a couple things. I still want to see The Whale, and also House Party is out, and I want to check that out as well. So I will try to get out and see those as soon as I can. So looking out for some out of theater reviews on those. But yeah, with all that down, guys, we are going to jump into our first main topic today. And our first main topic today is this. So like I was saying before, a little bit of a slow news day. But there's a couple of things that popped up that I thought were worth talking about. And the first thing that I want to talk about is this new biopic that is coming out about Amy Winehouse. This is coming to us from IndieWire. Amy Winehouse biopic lands at Focus. Let's read a little bit of this. Focus Features is bringing Amy Winehouse to the big screen. The studio has acquired Back to Black, the upcoming biopic of the beloved singer from Studio Canal. It was announced Friday. Focus Features also released a first look image from the film featuring lead actress Marissa Abella in character as Winehouse. And you can see that here. And she stunningly looks exactly like Amy Winehouse. Very beautiful woman and lots of hair. Just like her. News of the biopic about Amy Winehouse's life was first announced last July, with Abella reportedly joining the project later that month. The film will follow the acclaimed music artist's rise to fame through her 2006 album Back to Black before her tragic 2011 death from alcohol poisoning. Since 2011, multiple biopics about Winehouse's career have been in development, with stars like Noomi Rapace and Tiana Ramonde getting attached to separate projects. In 2015, the acclaimed documentary about her life titled Amy was released and won Best Documentary Feature at the Academy Awards. So that's pretty cool too. Yeah, this is kind of cool. This is interesting. If you guys know anything about me, I'm not the biggest fan of biopics. They all kind of seem to be the same thing. Really good artist or talented person, lots of talent, some sort of abuse of some sort of drug or sex or something, and then death, and then sometimes, if not death, redemption. So they all kind of seem the same to me in a way, but this looks good. This image here, like I said, really looks beautiful. I mean, this looks just like Amy Winehouse. So I can't wait to see and hear a little bit more of this, right? To see what the vocals sound like. And I mean, Amy Winehouse had an amazingly beautiful voice and was a very talented individual. So can't wait to see how well Marissa Abella is able to sing and give us that full package of looking just like her, but also sounding just like her. Lucas, you're checking this out. What are your thoughts on this Amy Winehouse biopic?
Yeah, this looks awesome. Honestly, I am, as you know, I do love biopics. You know, at least more than you do. Even though they are kind of the same story, yeah, we get it. Like, same with Elvis, he rise to fame, drugs, die, Queen, same thing, except it's AIDS this time. There's slight differences. Elton John survives to produce his own movie, But, yeah, this looks, I'm really excited to see this now. She looks great. Like, I was just looking at her IMDb page, and she really hasn't been in a lot other than, industry, So
I'm guessing
I love
she's
that
more of a voice, like a singer, I'm guessing.
Sure, right. Yeah. It was somehow, right. Yeah. And I love that. Like, Austin Butler wasn't an unknown actor as much.
Kind of.
But kind of. I mean, he was known on, like, the Disney Channel.
I didn't know who the hell he was.
I knew him because he was on a, Disney Channel show way back in the day. But clearly the right choice for the role. I mean, he would sing it. He was singing it. Same with Taron Egerton. I mean, he was at least pretty well known.
Yeah, definitely knew who he was. And killed it.
Yeah, he did. And so it's great. I love that, right? Like, you give somebody like, that a breakout performance in a movie such as this, portraying such an iconic character, it almost always guarantees that the actor or actress is going to bring it to the table. Right. They wouldn't do it otherwise.
Right.
It's hilarious, actually. When you were talking about movies, about going to see a movie this weekend, that piqued my interest. So while you were setting it up, I was looking at AMC, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to go see I Want to Dance with Somebody, the Whitney Houston one. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wait, is he really talking about it? It's already out.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's another great example is with both of these, like it does get repetitive. It is the same story a lot of times, it's the same with the Doors biopic too. But with these two stories, at least it's it's a much different thing, right? Because what Whitney Houston is a black woman, Amy Winehouse is a woman as well. So it's probably going to be very similar in its overall story, because it's the story of somebody's life. But I'm very, very looking forward to seeing this, because she was in the 27 Club, right? I mean, she is a legend in her own right.
Yeah, maybe. I believe so.
And I mean, it's about time. I know they only just did an Elvis movie, but still, it's about time we get a Amy Winehouse one, right?
Right. Yeah, for sure. I agree. I mean, they had a documentary last year that won Best Doc at the Academy Awards. So, I mean, it seems like people are obviously very interested in
these
Amy Winehouse specifically.
Right.
Yeah. So, but yeah, guys, you guys are hearing this. What do you guys think about this new biopic coming?
She is, by the way, in the 27 Club. Yep.
Called Back to Black. A biopic of Amy Winehouse's kind of career leading up to her death. Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. All right, with that down, we are going to jump into our second main topic today. And our second main topic today is this. I'm not sure what happened to it. So give me 1 second, guys. Here we go. Awesome. So in this last year, I've talked about, in 2022, I've often talked about how it was a real down year for the superhero genre in general. Almost everything I seen personally in 2022 was meh or below or around meh. I mean, it was all right. That being said, there was one thing that I think, because this year was so meh, I keep forgetting about and that I keep overlooking. And now we have this information here. Let's see if I can bring this up here, where you can see here Eric Davis on Twitter has tweeted that Miss Marvel has now won the best reviewed superhero TV series of 2022 with the Golden Tomato Award via Rotten Tomatoes at a 98% certified fresh. Miss Marvel currently holds the highest score of any MCU movie or TV series. This is an accomplishment, and I just wanted to talk about it one more time and praise Miss Marvel, because again, I think it keeps getting lost on me in this year of a down year for the superhero genre. It keeps getting lost on me that we had this maybe one of the best series or things ever that Marvel's ever made this year in Miss Marvel. And this really just reaffirmed it and brought up all those memories for me. Got me excited to think that we're going to see Kamala Khan in the upcoming Marvels movie just in a few months. So we'll get to see her again. And she's great. I can't remember Aman Vellani. She's wonderful young lady, very talented, very sweet.
Clearly a fan, too.
Yes, loves this character, fits this role so perfectly. Hope to see more of her in everything. Love Aman Vellani. Hope to see her more in anything. But yeah, this is really crazy too when you think about it. That this Miss Marvel is the highest rated movie or series ever for the MCU. I mean, we're talking about, movies like Iron Man, Black Panther, which is like a 96.7%.
It's probably its second. Yeah.
Right. WandaVision. There's so many things that people, Captain America,
The Winter
Soldier.
Some people are like it's a perfect movie.
Yeah, right. There's there's just so many out there, and to think that somehow this movie is a 98% and is above all the other preceding or things that preceded it is just crazy. It's really crazy, but really cool to see, and I'm happy that it's getting the love that it's getting. I'm happy that Rotten Tomatoes has this Best Reviewed Superhero TV Series award that they call the Golden Tomato Award. I dig it. I like it. I'm happy. Shout out again to Iman Vellani and the rest of the cast of this series. It was well deserved, and I cannot wait to see more of this character. I named one of my dogs. I have 2 German Shepherds, and I named one of them Kamala, 3 years ago, before we even knew this series was going to exist. So I've always been a fan of the character myself. Got one of my own Kamalas in the house. So Lucas, you're hearing this. I know you've seen Miss Marvel. I know you're a pretty big fan, but what are your thoughts on the fact, not the idea or the thought, but the fact, the cold, hard fact that now, as it stands, Miss Marvel was not only the best rated superhero thing in a year that we had the Batman, it is now the best, highest rated MCU project, movie or series ever. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's well earned and well deserved, and it took me by surprise so much. I mean, I remember it happening because, it started to come out right around the halfway of Obi-Wan, right? And I was like...
That's how I started watching it.
I know. But that's why I didn't start watching it, because I was like, I'm just going to wait until, Obi-Wan's done, and then, I'll catch up with the 3 episodes and then stay up with you for the next 3. But, I remember... I finished Obi-Wan, and then you were like, bro, you gotta watch Miss Marvel. You gotta watch the first episode. We watched it out on the porch, and I mean, my mind was just, it's so unique. It's so fresh, but at the same time, it is the same old, it is a perfect representation of the hero story, Joseph Campbell, whatever. It's awesome, but it's so fresh and unique because it is a young, teenage girl who's Pakistani, right? And she's, she's a Muslim as well. And so in a world, a superhero world typically dominated by straight Christian males, at least the fans, which...
White.
Right. Straight white. Did I not say it? Yeah. Straight white WASP Christian males, which they can all go suck it, by the way, who all hated on it, whatever. I remember we were kind of like that, from the get-go. We're we're probably not going to like this because it's not meant for us, and even though it was. And that's what's so awesome about it, right? Is because when you have a true, heroes, mythos story like that, it speaks to everybody because it's all of our story, and it was so great. The visuals were spectacular. I mean, Iman Vellani is awesome. I'm just all of it, hands down. It probably is one of my favorite Marvel shows, at least. I mean, it's up there for sure with WandaVision.
Rewatchable too. Mm-hmm. I think that's important because a lot of these Marvel series or even films, I mean, think about all the ones we've seen this year. I don't know if I'll ever watch any of them again. I mean, Multiverse of Madness.
If they give me a second Moon Knight series, I might go back and rewatch the first one.
I'm specifically thinking of the films,
movies,
but Thor 4, probably never watch that again.
I mean, not
maybe
only
years from
only
now.
if we're prepping for
or
Kang
it's
Dynasty,
important,
yeah.
or they end up telling us oh well, there's this scene that connects.
Well,
to the
not only
newer.
that, I'm sure just like we did for Infinity War and Endgame, we'll. At least I probably will go back through and rewatch the whole, just the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah,
but
I'll probably sleep through Thor 4.
Specifically, there's times where I'll just throw on Infinity War.
No, for sure.
Right,
There's a bunch.
But there's
of
never going to be a time where
I
I just throw on Wakanda Forever. It's just not gonna happen. Or
I mean, if I'm gonna watch a Black
Doctor
Panther,
Strange.
it's gonna be Black
yeah,
Panther.
it's gonna be the first one. Damn, Skippy. And Doctor Strange, same way.
Same.
I'm gonna watch the first one.
Unless I
Thor,
really
if
want
I'm
to
gonna
see
throw on
John
Thor, I'm
Krasinski
throwing on
get
Ragnarok.
yeah, for
You
sure.
know, I mean, it's just. Yeah, it's difficult, but yeah, glad to see that it's getting the love that it and the praise that it deserves, guys. If you haven't had a chance to check out Miss
Go
Marvel,
watch it.
or if you've thought in your mind this isn't for me, I'm a 30-plus-year-old grown-ass man with a full-blown beard, and I swear on my whole existence, I thought the same thing, and you could have pointed a gun at me, and I would have said, no, I'm not going to do it. But I promise you, this ended up being a wonderful series, so if you haven't had a chance, go check it out, and when you do, let me know your thoughts about it down in the comment section below. All right, with that down, we are going to jump into our third and final main topic, and the only thing I really want to talk about today, after what seems like years and months or weeks and multiple fortnights of waiting, I finally have the news that I have been waiting for. The only reason I ever started this channel to begin with was my true muse of inspiration, and that is my man Dave Burd. And this news is coming to us from Yahoo Entertainment. Maybe, let's see. And there it is. Dave Season 3 has set its release date, and there he is. There's our boy. Along with Gata. Shout out to Gata, who made a great video for my wife when she was going through having a baby. So shout out to you, Gata. Can't wait to see you more into this. Let's read a little bit of this article. I am so hyped. Before wrapping up his TCA panel today for his FXX series, Dave, rapper comedian Dave Burd, aka Lil Dicky, revealed the guest stars for season 3. The lineup includes Usher, Rick Ross, Demi Lovato, Don Cheadle, Machine Gun Kelly. Can't have him without Megan Fox. And then Killer Mike and Travis Barker. He said, quote, "That is just a fraction I haven't named. It will blow your mind away," said Burd. Burd stars on the show and co-created the series with Jess Schaefer. Schaefer said, "On Dave, people like playing funhouse versions of themselves or play with their public perception, a real plus for them. Everyone from Lin-Manuel Miranda playing a passive-aggressive asshole, people want, which is great, people want to come and have fun." As previously announced today, Season 3 premieres on April 5th, so close to 420, at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on FXX, and will stream the next day on Hulu, which will be unnecessary for a real fan like me. The premiere will include the first 2 episodes, and episodes will stream on the next day on Hulu, which again is mattering none to me. Dave will be available on Star Plus in Latin America and Disney Plus under the Star banner, and all other territories internationally. Dave, buddy, Dickie, you made it to Disney Plus, bro. You're on Disney Plus. Granted, not here in America, but you did it. Dave is headlining his first ever tour. This is a little synopsis, and this sounds freaking wonderful. Dave, who is heading his first ever tour and looking for love along the way. But as he and the gang crisscross America, they discover firsthand how diverse the cultural landscape of the United States really is, and how often fame puts pressure on love and friendships. Let's go, guys. This is exciting. Super, super excited about this. Love Dave Season 1. Season 2 was not quite as good, but still had a lot of fun. And really paid off at the end. Super excited. That Jail song is probably my favorite song now that Dickie has ever done. From season 3, like when he goes to prison for showing his balls. Or season 2, I'm sorry, for showing his balls at the all ages concert. That's probably one of my favorite songs by him now. So but super excited for this, and I'm glad that it's back, because there was this season 2 came a lot quicker than season 3 is coming. Let me just put it that way. It took a long time to get season 3 here, but now we know it's here. We have a release date, April 4th. I know for a fact, Lucas, you will be there April 4th to watch Dave season 3. Tell me where is your excitement level on Dave season 3 now that we know some of the guest stars and we have a release date?
Man, it's through the roof, to be honest. Like, that little synopsis that you got, I mean, honestly, kind of gave me goosebumps a little bit. And it really made me think about, like, why I love the show, because it is so goofy. And, you know, he is playing himself, basically, and he gets to get up there and have fun, and so do all these other people, you know, like Blink-182's drummer as well. Apparently, you know, Travis Barker, he's going to be there. Yeah. But I love that. And then at the same time, like it's not just a goofy show at the same time.
Like Doja Cat last season. I mean, there's so many, like, to play, like he was saying, those like parodies of themselves.
Right.
It really reminds me a lot of This Is the End, which is like my favorite movie ever. But like they're all playing those like how we perceive them.
Right.
They're being
playing
how
up
we
their public image.
like
right.
Jonah Hill, he's this pretentious asshole.
But at the same time, like you look, especially with Dave too, right? He is playing it up, and
but he also is playing Dave.
Right. But and what I'm saying is the moments where he's playing Dave is when he's like going through some, you know, ish, right? Like what the synopsis says about how like the tour is gonna put pressure, test pressure on like and love, right? That's beautiful, and that is such a great way to do it, right? Is that he does get to go on there and like play up, you know, his whole like Lil Dicky side and everything, and then along the way you kind of really get to know like the true Dave. In some ways, because I know so much of this is autobiographical, again, played up, exaggerated, but like what's her name? It's not Molly, is it?
Yeah.
Right, exactly. I mean, that clearly is like a real relationship that he had, you know, real stuff that he went through. And I think a lot of these things, it is, right? It is representation or representing at least stuff that he actually went through, and it really like humanizes him. So it has this beautiful balance of that like over exaggerated comedy, you know, where he's like showing his balls and shit like that. But then on the other hand, he really like has a lot of like drama and heart in it, you know. It's awesome, and it sounds like that's exactly where they're going with this in season 3, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to seeing everybody else, you know, what other guest stars they got in it. Man, I can't even remember now. Who all was it? I mean,
Rick Ross.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a whole list, and remember, he said that's not even, you know,
that's just the beginning of it.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. That there's gonna be a lot more people. But yeah, it was also Usher,
Don Cheadle,
right? War
Megan
Machine.
Fox,
yeah,
Jeez
which Don Cheadle is like one of the funniest dudes, man. Like he's a seriously funny dude.
Like
he's at the beginning of that Kevin Hart stand up where they're playing poker. You ever seen that?
I think so.
And,
which one is it?
I can't remember, but it's almost like one of those scenes out of a James Bond movie where they're all
it's like 10.
Yeah, and right. Don Cheadle like has this whole spat with Kevin Hart. It's great. Yeah.
Right.
He's
it's
really
like
funny
you know
dude.
when he's like
right.
Yeah. Because he's a great dramatic actor, but when you also know how to like be serious or, you know, be funny with that seriousness just helps you take it, you know, a leg further. Because like that kind of comedy is great because it's, you know, believable. It's not like Jimmy Fallon like laughing at himself. It's like you're watching a character or an actor really act a comedic role, right? And that always makes it funnier for me.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but guys, you guys are hearing this. What are you guys' thoughts about Dave? Do you like Dave? Did you hate Dave? Do you like season 1, season 2? What are your thoughts? Are you excited about season 3? Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. All right, with that down, we are all out of main topics today. And yeah, it's been, like I said, a real slow day, slow movie news day. I really am excited about the Dave news, though. It really is cool that we finally have a date.
is.
It did seem like I was always wondering if we may not get it now or not, but yeah, glad we have a date for it. And yeah, it seems like we have some good weather coming up this weekend, so hopefully we can get out and see some movies and
Be nice.
and have some more reviews and stuff like that going on. But yeah. Lucas, you got any big plans for the weekend yourself?
I'm gonna do the 24-hour theater project at Newman. I'm probably direct it. I am directing. I'll probably act in it a little bit too. But no, otherwise, not really. I mean, I would like to actually go. I've been thinking about going to see the Whitney Houston one. So if I can, that'd be cool. The Whale. I'd like to see The Whale, but not really otherwise.
Yeah, The Whale looks good. And there was that anime movie coming out, like something about a slime. It's like I can't remember it.
Is it a studio? It's not a Studio Ghibli, right?
No, I don't think so. But me and Matt were saying I don't think it comes out till the 20th, so that would be next week. But we were saying we may go and check that out at some point.
Have you seen Babylon yet?
No.
You don't want to?
I mean, doesn't that got really terrible reviews? I thought it did. It may not. It may have good reviews, but
Well, anyway.
I
want to
haven't.
see it. But are you talking about that time I got reincarnated as a slime?
Yes, that looks great. Trailer for
One Piece.
that. No, it's not One Piece. But yeah, it looks. The trailers for that look great, and I like the animation of it as well. So, if I could get Matt to go out, I may go and check that out. But again, that wouldn't be until the 20th. So. Yeah, and if you get a chance, man, you should go check out Megan. You and Bradley should go check that out, man.
I've been thinking about that. That would be fun.
Cool little flick, especially for like a little date night thing. It's not like super long, and it's cool, man. It really is. I had a blast with that movie. I think people should definitely be going out and checking that thing out. But yeah, guys, other than that, definitely let us know down in the comment section what you guys plan on doing this weekend. Are you guys going to see any movies? I know there's a lot of new stuff out on Netflix, too. There was a documentary that I had a chance to catch about a homeless man with a hatchet. And there's lots of other new stuff on there, so I'm going to get on there and check some stuff out. The streaming this weekend, of course, then there's UFC, like I said, on Saturday, so maybe I get back in here and do a little fight companion or something for the UFC fight night coming up on this Saturday. But other than that, yeah, we will probably see you guys on Monday. Lucas, will you be back here in the studio at some point next week?
Yeah, at least a couple times. I'm pretty sure I work Monday morning, so I could probably be back on Monday.
Okay, sweet. So we should have Lucas back in here on Monday morning with us. But yeah, until then, Lucas, where can people find you at, man?
Instagram, Twitter, at Lucas_Farney. If you're in the Wichita area, I bartend at Newport, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, guys. And you know where to find me. It's right there at Keaton. At Keaton Toothman on Twitter. And yeah, guys, make sure you guys are subscribed and hit that notification bell. And we will be back here on Monday, and we will see you guys then.